and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Anime Tofu. Tofuers, we are back again. We are the hunters cleansing the path for the world of anime to be great. I'm your host, once again, Methodical One, here with two of my two favorite partners to hunt with, Mr. Justin Longbeard and one Daddy Bojangles. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
It's great to be here, bro.
Excited to be here as always, bro. I mean, I'm an E-rank hunter. I'm humble. I keep it real, but my boy down there, he just went straight to the S rank.
That's right, bro. No humble here.
Hey, bro, you dress for the job you want. You know, look the part, be the part.
That's it, dude. That's it, bro.
I'm gonna change mine right now.
Go S rank, dude.
What am I even doing here? I done leveled up.
I love it.
Well, you see what my level is. Y'all keep y'all levels. My level's where it is. Stay that way. Stay that way.
Mm-hmm.
Moving right into it. Question of the day. Since we talking levels, if your power is awakened, what is your power? You could just you could dictate it to a weapon or class if you want to. You ain't gotta.
Is this question in context to solo leveling? Like in this world specifically?
No, I mean it doesn't. It would be something that you could use in this world. What would you be? Would you be a healer? Are you gonna be a fighter? Or are you gonna be like our main character who was a Dollar Tree shopper? Because that's what I feel like this man was doing. Bro was getting his knives from the Dollar Tree, buddy. So what you got?
He worked with what he had. I'm gonna wake up and come back right off the rip as an S rank hunter. That's it, off the bat. And my ability is I'm gonna be the best healer in the land. I'm gonna keep y'all alive. That's what we do. And untouchable, easy S rank, not even close.
I'm gonna be S rank hunter as well, and I'm gonna be able to wield a greatsword one handed while also wielding a shield at the same time, running into that front lines, destroying everything. What up?
Yeah, one thing that you Tofuers may not know is that Mr. Daddy Bojangles over here is actually pretty S tier healer, bro. Like, it don't matter what game, this man always chooses a healing class. You'd be surprised.
Unless it's Final Fantasy 14, I'm hot trash at healing.
Or unless there's loot involved, then he's gonna be hot trash too, because he's gonna be looting while you bleeding. So it just depends. Hopefully ain't no loot involved. Ain't no loot involved, we talking S tier. If there's loot involved, we're definitely talking E tier, bro, because this man is going for the loot. Give me the loot. He ain't worried about it. Me? I think I'm gonna go. I like the dual blade, but I'm probably gonna be long distance hunter with the bow and arrow, bro. You can catch me from the back, shooting Legolas style. Because you know what Rangers always get in games? Cakes. Ask your mom.
Wow, okay, there it is, boys. I can't wait to talk about this week's anime solo leveling.
That is our anime of the week. That's our anime, which we're finally getting to this. I know it's kind of crazy. We've been through pretty much every other major anime this year, and we're just now getting the solo level. Probably should have did that before Kaiju number 8, boys, but that's all right. It happens. We're getting around to it. We're getting around to it because the movie drops in like a couple weeks or so.
A week from the time this episode comes out. I think the movie comes out maybe the next day. So tomorrow, after you're watching this, go watch the solo leveling movie. It's supposed to be a recap of season 1 and then the first 2 episodes of season 2.
So, solo leveling for you all, which is probably everybody in anime world knows exactly what the show is at this point, because it's arguably one of the biggest animes that we got this year. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. That's the case for Jinwoo. Bro, he is straight garbage. 100%. Bro's out there bummy of bummiest. Like, every time dude steps in the dungeon, bro, this man gets kicked in the groin. That's basically how it feels. Every time he steps in there, dog.
My man's having a hard time, bro.
Hey, bro,
He's
he
just
should
trying to
have a
make it.
hard time, bro. I told you, he's a Dollar Tree shopper, bro. He be out here with the Dollar Tree cutlery, trying to stop these dudes in these dungeons, and then his weapon breaks, and then he gets stabbed, and he's like, I don't understand it. What do you mean you understand it, bro? You know what I'm saying? Your knife, dog. Your knife came from the Dollar Tree. He's like, I just be buying the cheapest of cheap knives to get through. So, he does that. Well, something happens. They end up in a particular room, and bro, slaughtered. And gruesomely slaughtered too.
Oh, yeah.
My
You're
God.
right.
Goodness.
That's one thing, dude, about this show. It didn't waste any time in episode 1, and I feel like maybe as far as like what you're saying about Jin Woo's character, I do kind of feel like. So, full disclaimer, I've watched this entire show because this is just my stuff. You give me basically the whole setup is like you're not in an MMO, but everyone has like powers like they're in something like Sword Art Online, but it's going on in the real world. And there's the group of hunters, they go on quests to get money for the government. If I remember right, they go on these gates and do all these fights or dungeons, as they call them. And that's essentially what happens. You awaken, you have hunter abilities, and you have a rank. I don't know if you can actually level up your hunter rank. I think if you're born a B rank, whatever, you stay a B rank hunter. And based off episode 1, I can't really get into the gist of Jin Woo's ability because the episode ends, he doesn't have it. So,
Well, with this show, what's crazy is it reminds me a lot of Kaiju number 8. Because Kaiju number 8, once you give me your rank, that's your rank. Like you can't really get out of that. There's a top tier potential that you can get to, but once you get there, you don't go any further than that. So that's one thing, and it was very similar to Shield Hero that we watched because it's like, hey, is this world a video game world? Is it a real world? What's going on? Like they never really tell you.
it's the real world. Basically he's just our main character, the E rank hunter Jin Woo. He has the reputation of being the weakest hunter of all time. So, and it is the real world. He kind of makes his money as a hunter going on raids, and he's like piggybacking off stronger people to carry him through.
I know we got to see him kill his first. You got to kill his first enemy, bro, with his dollar store knife.
Yep. Well, something I think is really cool about this show, and I'm the same as Robert. I've watched the whole entire thing. And so I'm going to base all opinions today on episode 1. I think it's hilarious to me that they go into these dungeons, and our boy who gets destroyed in the first episode is rocking a tracksuit and some like Adidas.
Yeah.
So
like, he really is. He ain't got no armor on, dog. Nothing. He is not.
Can't afford it, man.
And our boy Jin Woo is rocking like, a zip up hoodie and some jeans, and he's just in there doing the thing with a butter knife.
What he does, I think I just remembered like they go in the dungeons, and I don't know if this is in episode 1, but they go in there to get the little stones that they sell for better.
Yeah, they talk about that.
They talk about that.
You get right. And they say like you can craft armor out of it, but it's not a good way to craft armor because they were like, it doesn't make good armor, it just makes armor. Guess you still got to spend that money.
Yep.
So, like you said, the first episode, actually, the system, which is what he goes into, we're not even introduced to the system outside of the leveling aspect of it. And the aspect that, hey, when you kill something, you collect these crystals, and these crystals dictate, how much money you get. You sell them for money. I mean, it's very much RPG. That's basically what it is. I'm playing Metaphor, and it's very similar to Metaphor in a way. So, but
this dude needs the money for his family. Like his mom's in the hospital, his dad's missing. He's like taking care of his sister. So like he needs the money from these dungeons. Yeah.
All right, so let's get into it. Let's get in this bite. First question. we've seen a couple of shows like this, particularly one that we watched earlier, which is Rising of the Shield Hero. Um, do you think there are any more other video game aspects to this particular world?
We've watched it
Yeah.
all, so without spoiling, yes.
Okay.
Without spoiling, yes.
There you go. I mean, there's
Not
yes.
spoiling what the video game aspects are, but yes, there are video game aspects to this. Is very much like there's a genre in the books. We do Nerdy Read podcast, shameless plug. There's a genre in books called lit RPG, where you basically read about a character as they progress and get stronger throughout the novel. And this is essentially lit RPG, the anime.
Well, I mean, that was the whole thing about Rising of the Shield Hero, another shameless plug that we did. It's very similar. I mean, that was what he did. Like,
if I was,
what was cool, there was a little bit more video gamey in Rising of the Shield Hero to where he could see, he could see levels. There was skill trees, and you could tie characters to each other. I don't know if this show would quite get to that level, but kind of cool.
100%.
I should have asked a question about. You know what? I'm gonna add that in there. Then I'll wait to the end though. So, why y'all believe our main character, Mr. Jinwoo, was chosen
as the main character?
Yep.
Well,
I mean, besides your typical underdog story.
That's where I was going with it. Yeah.
Right.
The trope, bro, you go for the trope.
Well,
that is the trope. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely an underdog story. It's definitely he's the worst hunter. And you see that in the very beginning when those guys are talking, and even the dude with the curly hair who's going into the dungeon again because he just had a baby. And he's like, I need to go raid another dungeon or whatever. And then here comes Jinwoo, and he goes, well, what is that dude just like a big deal, or what's the deal with him? And the guy goes, actually, he's the polar opposite of a big deal. He's like the worst hunter of all time. He got hospitalized in an E-rank dungeon. And I feel like that's just kind of it's that underdog. That's a trope for real. And I think that they are definitely playing that in this one. Yeah.
For sure, dude. He even gets healed by a girl and then fumbles the bag. She's like, you want to do something after this? And dude's over there just like, nah.
Yeah, my man can't even get a date, dude, when it's like thrown right at him. Come on, bro.
Right. I know. Come on, Jen. What you doing, bro?
I'll tell you the part that had me laughing was they was talking about something, and they was like, yeah, when they was talking about him, they was like, yeah, he got injured going into a dungeon where they didn't have a healer. They was like, they didn't have a healer? I was like, man, this sounds like a conversation that we had before. Now, why are you going into a dungeon without a healer? That just sounds really stupid.
You got to have the heals, bro.
You do. All the time, bro. Like, you got to balance it out. They ain't playing enough video games.
100%.
So, okay. Typical trope. I'm okay with that. I'm going to ask y'all from a point of who you are now. If this is the way that you get money, bro, are y'all doing this mundane task? Especially if you in the lower ranks, if you in the D and below, y'all still out here risking your life, bro, to get the little bit of coin.
First off, pause on that. And second, dude, I make my living by staring at Microsoft Excel spreadsheets all day. If I have the opportunity to just go in dungeons, I'm going in dungeons, bro. Care if they're D mundane rank, I got a healer with me. I know I'm gonna be safe. Going in the dungeon.
I mean, but the healer can only heal some things, bro. Because like, if you take the head blast, like old dude did at the end of the episode, bro, the healer ain't gonna save you, dog.
Nah, bro. I mean, it does get real wild real quick. But also, if I'm faced with like, hey, we beat the boss of this dungeon, but something's never happened before, we need to go down this hole and see what's up, and it's all creepy and eerie, and everybody's taking a photo, I'm voting no. And then I'm straight up not going. Group be damned. I said no. Y'all know.
That is funny though. They're like, well, I mean, I came down here because everybody voted for it. I'm like,
yeah, got me messed up.
Okay, Like, you're gonna go with what the worst hunter in the world is the deciding vote? Come on, bro. He ain't doing nothing. He got stabbed by a goblin, almost died 5 minutes ago. Who's
So
he?
true.
Bro, I mean, it was a deep stab too, bro. She was over there healing that dude for the entire fight, dog. Like the rest, they killing everybody else, and this man sitting over there, they still looking. I was like, dog, bro. She was like, you didn't just get stabbed. She like, there's a million things wrong with you, buddy.
Yeah.
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 And still fumbled the draws. Wow. Like,
She did. She knows you're weak, and she still wants you, bruh.
Still fumbled the draws. That's crazy, dog. That's diabolical work. Diabolical work, bro. You was given the draws and you was like, no. But I don't want to see you hurt. I'm only going because I want to make sure you safe. What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do? Like what? You gonna take the bullet for me? That's about it, dog. Because you ain't doing nothing else. You can't save her. Can't save her, bro.
Hey, let me let my dog out real quick before you can keep going. He's over here scratching the door.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll keep going. You know, I'll move on to the next question. Hey, bro, BJ. I know he broke, so you can't use this as an answer. Why my mans keep buying these dollar store knives? He keep buying
What's he supposed to do?
Bro, nah,
Did
bro.
you see how excited he got when he got his little crystal for the first time? See, this is how long I haven't watched it since episode 1 debuted, so I forgot they introduced like the crystals and all that, the resources in the dungeon, and going to get different armor and like helping towards like the world and whatever it is those gems do. I forgot all about that or when that was introduced. That man got pumped. He got his first like legit gem in this episode, so of course he wanted to keep going in the dungeon. He's tired of fighting with dollar store knives, Virgil. If he had the money, he'd buy better ones.
So explain to me how he's getting knives in general if he ain't making no money, dog.
Oh, he's making some money, but it's going towards his sister's college education and his mom's hospital bills. My man broke, bro. He ain't broke like because he wants to be. He's taking care of his family.
He ain't got no friends, bro. He can't borrow a knife somewhere.
bro.
Dog. He
He's
can't take one from the kitchen.
He's on that hashtag be a man thing, bro. Taking care of the family at the cost of himself. He's in this dungeon with butter knives so moms can live.
Ain't gonna do no good if he dead. Moms ain't gonna live if he dead.
Moms ain't gonna live if he don't go in the dungeon with the butter knives either. They gonna cut her off at that hospital if he can't pay.
Universal healthcare does not exist in this world either. So
that's right.
Would you keep going in there with the butter store knife or with the dollar store knives, dog?
Save my wife or save my mom? Yeah, I would. Absolutely.
You're lying. It's all fun and games until you take one to the gut. I'm out.
If I got a healer with me, I'll feel a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna feel bigger. The healer is like that. In this world, the healer in the dungeon is the equivalent of liquid courage. I used to not like swimming in the ocean. Got a little healer in me, and I went straight up out there further than I've ever been. You know what I mean? I got a healer. I'm going in the dungeon with the butter knife, bro.
So if you hit the liquid courage, you're gonna be out there with the butter knife too, huh?
That's right, dude. Okay, give me some sake. I'll go in the dungeon.
You know what? I hope that's an anime title in the next season. Give me some sake and I'll go in the dungeon. I'd watch it.
It very well could be.
Justin, you came back right in time, bro.
What's up?
Besides being broke, please tell me why this man keep going into the dungeon with the dollar store knives, dog.
Dude, it's wild. I guess he just uses all his money for another anime trope, which is somebody's parents are sick and they have to make money to save somebody who's in the hospital, which we see that a lot in anime.
I do. I get it. But, bro, if you keep putting yourself in danger and these dollar store knives are not making it through the dungeon, bro, you might need to at least get one working weapon that you know is going to keep you from getting stabbed in the chest.
Yeah, dude. It's a stereotypical like you cannot help others until you help yourself.
That's right.
At
It
some
is.
at
It really
time.
is. It's absolutely 100% is.
And then here's this dude who's like, no, I'm not gonna help myself. Well, bro, you're just gonna keep getting stabbed by a goblin then.
Yeah, but you know, what's he supposed to do? It's already been established in this world that if you're an E rank hunter, that's what you awakened as. There's never been a case where someone, you know, has risen in rank.
But bro, my thing is, it's like, can't you just pick up the weapon after he killed the goblin, bro? The weapon was still there. Hey, bro, pick it up.
Yeah, bro.
Pick it up and
Good
use
point.
it.
I got.
Pick it up and use it,
I
bro.
have no counter argument.
It's like, but the least he could do is stop wearing zip up hoodies and
Hey, dog, get you some
buy
real
a
armor,
leather
dog.
vest.
Get some
Bro,
real armor.
why can't my man Jim be comfortable in the dungeon?
He can be comfortable, but put a wife beater on underneath it or something, bro. Add some layers. My God, come on, dog.
And it's
Come
not
on.
very comfortable getting a sword insert into your gullet either. So my man needs to wear something.
Hey, shout out to Band-Aid, bro, because my man Jen was keeping them in business, dog. everywhere, nah, Band-Aids everywhere. So, you know, shout out to my man Jen, dog, for doing that. Fifth question, you know, my fifth and final question. Do you think the goal to save others is his basically determining factor of being so heroic? And I'm not even necessarily talking about in the mom standpoint, just in general, because I mean that seems to be the case considering, you know, when girl almost got blasted, you know, he hopped directly into action and pushed her out the way.
Yeah, dude. I think he's
Back
got
to
that.
the part of he still couldn't get the draws, but he could at least save her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He could still save her.
he's got that
So
lead
y'all think that's
character
the
energy.
determining factor for being who he is?
Yeah, dude. I think he's got that hero complex. My man's an E-rank hunter, but wants to be more.
Okay. What happened?
Did my internet blip off?
I don't know what it was. I think it was everybody. We had to take a little sabbatical, but we're back. We're back.
Yeah.
So you think it's just the heroic trope, huh?
I think he's a heroic dude, man. You know, he's going in there for, like you said, I know we're keeping the mom and even sisters going to college. He's paying for all that. And then he goes down into these dungeons and then he sacrifices himself, basically, you know, puts himself in harm's way for others. It's a man's an E rank hunter with an S rank heart.
What you gotta say? I gotta let my dog out too. Oh my God.
My man's had the Hallmark channel on all Christmas season long in here, boy.
You're welcome.
I don't even have an answer to the question. We're good. Hey guys, while Virgil's gone, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. Watch the show. It's really good. Pause. Watch the show.
I like that you said while Virgil's gone, I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Leave it to Mr. Longbeard, boy, with the always that final remark, boy. It never fails. No, it's just like, huh? Okay. He's an E rank hunter.
With an S rank heart, bro. That's right. That's my guy.
Clip that, baby.
Boo! Cut that stuff out. Oh, that's hilarious. All right. So, based on one episode,
is this tofu rating time?
It's tofu rating time, bro.
Okay.
And y'all got to take all of it out because y'all seen all of it.
Right.
What
I'm giving a very unbiased. I'm not going to give the full tofu rating of what I would give it if it were the whole show. So
we'll talk about it after because I'm definitely probably gonna end up watching this because it's on my list.
As you should.
We'll have an opinion, but we're gonna talk about this first particular episode, which I got.
All right, based on episode 1 and one only, 87.
That's strong. I'm gonna give it a 100.
Dude,
What?
you're
No,
crazy.
no.
You're
All right.
crazy.
All right, dude. Based on episode 1, because Justin had to remind me before we went live. I did not revisit this, so I haven't watched episode 1 since it aired on Crunchyroll for the first time ever. So Justin was like, had to refresh me where it ended, and where it ended, I'm like, okay. I really think they probably should have made episode 1 like a 2-part premiere or something.
Yep. Like Rise of the Shield Hero, it should have been
'cause-
like 40 some odd minutes.
Because episode 2 is really where you kind of get into the meat of the show. But based on episode 1, I'll go 80.
That's
I'm gonna go 85. I'm gonna go 85. It's better than 80. I'm sorry.
uh
I changed it. I'm going 90.
oh my god.
I'm going 100.
It ain't 100.
I'm gonna go 85.
That's good. That's
There
fine.
was enough in episode 1 that I would definitely, if I mean, obviously I watched the whole show. I watched episode 1 and I instantly went, yeah, this is gonna be my stuff.
Yeah.
Well, y'all like the trope in general.
Yeah.
So for a person who's not really big in the trope, like I know there's Fairy Tale, which I watched a little bit of that. I know there's Sword Art Online. I watched a little bit of that. Like those shows aren't particularly my jam. Really did like Rise of the Shield Hero though. I was a fan. There was also y'all know it's coming. Remonster. Nah, bro. If it was up to me, I wouldn't be watching shows like this at all because of Remonster. But show was interesting enough. I'm gonna follow suit to the last episode that we gave. I'm gonna give it about the same thing. It's about an 82, bro. I wasn't exactly blown away by it. It was hilarious. The show is a lot more violent than I expected.
Animation is beautiful.
It is. It looks gorgeous. Is it Project IG? I think Production IG or whatever. It's one of the main studios, so I'm not surprised by the way it looks.
So what's that give us total, Robert?
Average us up at 85.
Nice.
And to be honest, your kids could watch it for the most part, just with the exception of it's violent. But I mean, it ain't no violent than some of the other things that we watch.
Can I say one more thing about this show?
Yeah.
Before we get off okay. So when I first watched this show, they did not have it in English dub at the time. It was only Japanese. Now they have it in English dub. When I watched episode 1 today in English dub, I'm just going to tell you guys this. I am not a person that is anti-dub. I think there's some really good dub out there. Watch this in subtitles.
Oh my!
I watched it in dub.
I'm just saying that the subtitles in this one are so much better. I'm just saying. And normally I'm not like that at all.
Is it Jim Woo's voice, bro? What is
I
it?
couldn't do it. Jinwoo's voice I could not do. After
It don't bother me because it sounds just like how Jinwoo would probably sound, dog. Like I mean, he's an E-class. He's an E-class like Hunter, bro. He ain't gonna sound buff and burly like he gonna do something, bro. He sound like he's gonna get them cheeks clapped when he steps in the dungeon, and that's what happens.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch this in English tonight before I
watch
go
it.
to sleep.
Watch it and sub everybody. And if you're a fan of Rising of Shield Hero, just know Solo Leveling is way better. Okay, sorry.
Solo is one of the best animes of the year.
Which is crazy because Rising of the Shield Hero started with so much potential.
Yeah. And it's good too.
And it's still really good. The first season is absolutely good. You should definitely watch it.
Yeah.
But I mean, even from what I know, Solo Leveling is killing Rise of the Shield Hero. Right. And of course, it doesn't help that Rise of the Shield Hero like tapered off in season 2, as they say anyway. Hopefully, Solo Leveling does not do that because season 2 is going to be here in the beginning of 2025, January 2025. Is that when they say season 2 is coming out?
Yeah, January
time as the original season. So there you go. So at least you already know that if you did like this first episode, you might as well go ahead and get into it. You could kill it. It's 12 episodes long. I didn't even go through that it's only 12 episodes long. It is a current anime. I mean, hey, 12 episodes ain't nothing but a weekend, buddy. 20 minutes, you can get 3 episodes per hour. So there you go. knock it on out, and then go see that movie when it comes out. So, all right. Well, they've already watched it. I'm going to watch it. This is one of those things that we'll discuss like we did with Kaiju. So we'll discuss it probably before season 2 starts. And then we may even watch the first episode of season 2 and have a little tofu bite to see and talk about where we going for season 2.
Heck yeah, dude. Go watch it. Do your thing.
Yeah, do it.
I like the short animes, bro. I'm here for the 12 episodes. Sometimes I'm here for the 12 episodes. Sometimes I get mad about it. Like, bro, why don't y'all make some more episodes? What is this 12?
Yeah,
That seems to be the big number these days, because that was what Kaiju number 8 was 12. Go Loser Rangers was 12. Was Bartender was 12.
Mm-hmm.
Uzumaki was 4, and that's 3 episodes. That's literally 3 episodes too long. I'm trying to think. Was there anything else that was 12 that we reviewed this year? It seems to be the newer animes are 12.
I agree. I think it is the newer animes try and go for that 12 episode, because even Dan to Dan's only going to be 12 episodes.
And what a ride Dan to Dan has been.
Yes, sir.
Once again, for you lovely Tofuers, please like, subscribe, and comment, because that keeps us going, helps us get bigger. And we appreciate it. If you like what's going on, definitely let us know. Do not forget to join our Discord and have conversations on all things nerdy. While you're here, don't forget to check out Nerdy Reads Podcast and Optic Blast Broadcast. Brought to you by Hipster Goblin Media. We get a video game show, bro, and we'll cover all aspects.
That might be on the horizon. You never know.
All aspects. So, what's the what y'all watching, man? We had this conversation in a while. What y'all watching?
So
what's in the queue?
So I just finished actually watching Blue Lock, which I know we've talked about.
Really good.
Yeah.
Sports anime?
It's soccer.
Okay.
And it's a dude, it's awesome. I watched that thing in probably like a week. I just watched it as I was laying in bed before I'd go to sleep, and it's killer. It lives up to the hype if you are looking into that. So really, really good.
Dude, I'm watching Dragon Ball Daima. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, it's so freaking good, dude. I tune in every week for it, and I just smile like a kid ear to ear watching this show. Yeah. It's fantastic. Can't recommend it enough. Obviously, Dan to Dan, probably my second favorite anime of the year behind Frieren Journey's End. And I'm watching Monster on Netflix. Really old anime. I've mentioned it on this show before. Highly recommend it. It's different than your different typical animes. It's more set grounded reality, but it's a really good show.
Yeah, I forgot to mention Diamond and Shangri-La Frontier that I'm also week to week on right now.
They started season 2 already?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll catch up on Shangri-La Frontier eventually. I too am in the world of Dan. It's fantastic.
Can't skip the intro ever.
Nah, it's a bop. It's a bop. I am watching Daima, but I'm a little bit behind. I'm still on episode 3. I've been watching the last season of Attack on Titan just to finish and knock this out. So, I killed like a ridiculous amount of episodes in 3 days. So I am watching that. I am watching Ranma and a Half, which is on Netflix, which is hilarious. The show's great. And I feel like, was I watching any? I mean, obviously, I'm gonna start watching Solo Leveling as well. So that's about to be in my wheelhouse. But I'm gonna finish Attack on Titan first, because we got like 2-3 episodes left. So, yeah,
that's awesome.
That's the list.
It's good stuff.
Let us know in the comments what y'all watching, or get to the Discord and let us know what y'all watching. And if y'all got some things that we missing, man, we always are looking for new animes to watch. Specifically, slice of life, bro. We love the slice of life animes around here. Sometimes, hey, bro, slice of life cool. So
Heck
we'll,
yeah,
I mean,
dude.
we'll watch it. Everybody else might not watch it, but we take some slice of life.
Absolutely.
Big fan of it.
Perfect time of year to watch Toradora. Check it out.
Say Toradora. Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. High Score Girl. High Score Girl. Check it out. So Netflix. If you need a little slice of life about video games from like the late 80s all the way to like the 2000s. Phenomenal slice of life. Coming of age. I think it even goes through Christmas too, so you can get a little bit of that.
And listen, it's not like it's not completely slice of life, but my favorite show, I'll just spoiler alert when we do the favorite shows of all of the year, is Free Run.
We know.
And
Yeah,
it
I'm
is
right there with you,
it's
dude.
slice of life-esque. It's not like what I would consider full blown there, but dude, it's all the relaxing things of slice of life that you
I
love.
watched 5 or 6 episodes. I like it. I am still watching it.
Yeah, dude, so good.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Can't recommend it enough.
So I mean, we may have a couple more episodes coming up for the end of the year, but definitely one of them is going to be an episode to where we talk about our favorite animes of the year.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. Our last episode to finish up the season. You know what? We haven't really discussed it yet, so we're gonna figure it out. But the episode after that's definitely gonna be the rundown of maybe we'll give awards or something. We don't know. Be our first Anime Tofu award, the Tofu Bite of the
Ooh,
year. You
that's
know,
good.
the
Love it.
our anime of the year. Animes we're excited for in the future, and then maybe something called the One Hit Wonder, bro, where we ain't getting past one season because that's gonna be it.
That's good. I already
So
know what I got for that, so I'm ready. Let's do it.
minus Uzumaki, bro, that don't count. It don't count. We can't let that go. So, my friends, final words. Starting with Daddy Bojangles, even though Mr. Longbeard has already had won this situation, won this show. So we'll see if he can
Oh, dude, I don't have anything funny or witty for final words. I'm just telling everyone here, if you like anime at all on any level, go watch Solo Leveling. Go do it. Enjoy. 12 episodes. It's beautiful. If you hate it, let me know. I'm sorry. I don't see how anyone who likes shonen or power fantasy animes, that type of deal, could hate this show. It is fantastic. One of my favorites in years.
My final words: watching it subtitles.
Yes.
Don't.
You
follow
should do that
Christmas
anyway.
Not always, but in this case, yes.
Always.
I ain't got nothing this week. Make sure y'all like, follow all things that we got going on. Nerdy Reads. Make sure you like and follow Optic Blast. And man, I really, really feel like we're in an anime renaissance again. We haven't had one of these in like 20 some odd years. So if you were into anime, now's the time to get back into anime. If you wanted to get back into anime, there's a bunch of great starter animes for you right now. And even if you're a grandfather and you love anime for decades, the way we have, some of the best anime and most original stories that we have seen are coming out now. So, hey, man, enjoy it because we don't know how long it's going to last. So you might as well enjoy it and have fun because right now it is a blast. And we enjoy giving you this content.
Yeah.
We coming to a close in season 1. Bro, I think, if I'm right, this is episode 20. Huh.
Dang, we made it 20 episodes,
I
dude.
think
That's
it's episode
awesome.
20, bro, if I'm right. I'm almost 100% sure that it's episode 20.
That's crazy. It's been fun.
It has been a blast.
I like watching anime. It's even more fun when you sit and you talk to your friends about it. So
Agreed.
And it's so much better than any of the stuff that's coming on TV these days because, I mean, everything's like a recap of everything. At least the anime is fresh. So I'm here for it.
heck yeah, some good stories being told in the anime world. So go check that out.
Y'all heard it here, folks. Once again, we are Anime Tofu. And we signing out till next time, man. Y'all take it easy, all right?
See ya.